What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Crumbs update. Might have a few today, because I don't know, I might be getting a package in the mail, so if I do, I'll make another update. But this update basically is going to cover a lot of stuff, actually, a funny story, sort of, and a couple things I want to get off my chest, as well as showing off what was inside the mystery package, because Batsarrow7983 wanted to know before I mailed it. So, I'm a man of my word. I will show you what you have won in the mystery package. First, let me get something that's off my chest. DaCosta DC Comics, I gotta tell you, man, I love your channel. I watch it whenever I get a chance, and it's funny as hell. You make me laugh. So, keep up the good work, and don't listen to people, you know, doesn't really matter. Mongo Stomp Time 07, must declare you our unofficial leader of the community, because you're a good guy, man. You're a good guy. You stick up for everybody, and you give out good ideas, and take some stands here and there. So, good man. Now moving on to a funny story. Yesterday when I was making a video, I wasn't feeling all that great, but thanks to my lovely rare blood that I have, and half mutant, I guess, I shook it off like I always do. So I don't really usually worry too much, because I'm good like that. Also went to do some airsoft, play some airsoft yesterday. The best thing for when you're sick, go play airsoft, run around, make yourself worse. But it was funny because the place I went to, they actually have, it was like a zombie kind of night thing, like where the workers dress up as zombies, but they're like heavily padded. And it's funny because normally you don't, it's not a good idea to shoot anybody in the face. But when they're padded like that, they tell you like to shoot them in the head, because it's, that's how you kill a zombie. So their mask is painted like a zombie, and it's heavily armored, so you shoot them, but you know if you got them or not. And it was funny because two of the people there were dressed as like Marvel zombies. One was Captain America, and he had like a shield, but it was like all like destroyed and stuff like that. It was cool. And another guy was kind of, I guess he's supposed to be Spider-Man. It kind of looked like him a little bit, but it was fun because the funny story is, they had the zombie people, and then they also had, you had a team and there was another team, and even though you were against the zombies, the other team is still against you. So it was like you're kind of fighting everybody in a roundabout sort of way, and a lot of people, like kids that were there, thought they were hot shit. They're like, "Oh, I'm the best, I had the best weapons." And I brought out my this thing's awesome. It's shell fed. Basically 14 BBs go in each one of these shells, and you put it in this thing, and you can actually do a rapid fire. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty sick shotgun. It's got a laser sight that I have for it, which took off, and has a flashlight underneath. And this one kid was just kind of being a real dick to everybody, and he goes to jump over this fence kind of thing, and I didn't plan on it, but it's just the way it happened. And I was rapid firing, shooting the zombies, and then I turned the gun, and just as the kid went to go jump the fence, I shot him right in the gooch. And the kid just dropped. Got him right in where it wasn't padded. And another funny thing, which one of the workers there actually thought it was impressive, they had, the Captain America zombie came after me and was like running towards me, and they have to like kind of tag you, I guess. And he swung his shield, and I sidestepped it, and I pulled out, this thing's called the Hunter Killer. It's an insane handgun. And just as I sidestepped him, it was one fluid motion, shot him one in one kneecap, another shot in the other kneecap, and then bam, right in the zombie head. And the guy was just so stunned that I was so quick that I went, 3 shots, 2 in the kneecaps and 1 in the thing. So I had to ask him if he was alright, because I got him again where there was no padding, and you get shot in the kneecap and it hurts a lot, and I figured that would stop him. And another funny thing is I was using this thing as well too. It's basically it's spring loaded, but I felt like Rick from The Walking Dead with his handgun, because I'm walking at zombies. I'm like, bam, bam. It's not 100% accurate. It's about like 85, but I was nailing people with this thing, and the only problem is it's a 6-shooter. So after 6 shots, I had to throw this thing to the side, because no way in hell I'm stopping to reload when I got a zombie horde coming my way. Anyway, moving on. Gonna do a quick review too And then I'm going to show everyone what the mystery package is, especially Batzaro 7983, who was the winner of the contest. But let's do a quick review. The first X-Men #3. So actually, I still like this book. It was actually pretty good. I enjoyed this one. So far, they haven't disappointed. It's been very interesting. It's kind of weird though that Wolverine is the leader of this X-Men group that was before the original X-Men group. Just strange how they're making him a leader of everything. Amazing Spider-Man #695. Excuse me. This was awesome. I loved it because when I was growing up, the Hobgoblin was a huge deal, and I'm a huge Green Goblin fan. I'm in Hobgoblin's like in there, but the Green Goblin's my favorite. And in this thing, they talk about how Norman Osborn has a Goblin like society, like club kind of thing, and now there's. When I was growing up, everyone thought Ned Leeds was the Hobgoblin, and there was a huge mystery around it. Like, nobody knew who the Hobgoblin was because Ned Leeds winds up dead. And then there's another Hobgoblin, and he suddenly disappears. And then Jason Philip Macendale, who was Jack-O-Lantern, becomes the Hobgoblin for a long time. And basically, Macendale was the one I kind of grew up on more than anything else, was his Hobgoblin, and I thought he was awesome. But apparently, the real original Hobgoblin was Roderick Kingsley, I think his name is. And he's back. He's this dude over here. But now there's another Hobgoblin who is, I believe, Ben Urich's son, or whatever, Phil Urich he's called. And it's funny because, I don't know if it was, I'm pretty sure it's the regular universe. The Green Goblin solo books I have where it's, I forget who it is, but it's a Urich. I think Ben Urich is his uncle. But he was the Green Goblin, but he was a good Green Goblin, and he had like a goblin laugh that Norman Osborn was developing. And it's funny because this new Goblin, he has the Goblin laugh that can, like, mess you up and knock you on your ass. And he also has wings, he flies around. But it was really, really good. I enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to the next one. Surprisingly, I got Wolverine #314. Because, Wolverine's an awesome character. But this book I didn't like that much. I thought it actually sucked ass. It was a cool looking cover, but it was a crappy book. Moving on now. Moving on to the mystery package, the contents, like I promised. 2 books that you've seen that are in the mystery package I'm going to show you again. So again, Ghostbusters #13. And Amazing Spider-Man #41, First Rhino. So that's 2 things that were definitely in it. Now we're going to move on to the next group. No real order. I just, it's the way my fiance picked them. But somewhat of an order. You're getting Amazing Spider-Man #298, which is the first McFarlane. Very, very cool. Amazing Spider-Man #294, which is the death of Kraven the Hunter. Amazing Spider-Man #274. It's almost like a Spider-Man package. Yeah, my fiance went a little nuts in my Spider-Man section. Amazing Spider-Man #245. This is Roderick Kingsley's Hobgoblin. That's his name. Amazing Spider-Man #233. Amazing Spider-Man #204. Amazing Spider-Man #146, which is a 7.0. It's actually on the back. Tells it's a 7.0. There you go. Amazing Spider-Man Ace Edition, Wizard Ace Edition, the retelling of the first appearance of the Punisher. Amazing Spider-Man #102, the second appearance of Morbius. Amazing Spider-Man #66. Yeah, she went crazy with my Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man #63. Amazing Spider-Man #56. Moving on. Uncanny X-Men #251. Awesome cover. Uncanny X-Men #244, the first appearance of Jubilee. Uncanny X-Men #213. Uncanny X-Men #211, the portrait cover. Uncanny X-Men #184, the first appearance of Forge. Uncanny X-Men number 169. That's when Angel loses his wings. Uncanny X-Men number 168. The first appearance of Madeline Pryor, the Goblin Queen. Uncanny X-Men number 124. Uncanny X-Men number 115, which I don't know if this is the first appearance of Sauron, but it does say Enter Sauron, but you can never tell anymore. I'm losing it. Uncanny X-Men, well, X-Men number 97. So you got a nice little group of Spider-Man and X-Men there, which I'll have to destroy my fiance later for going through it. Let's see, Justice League versus the Avengers, number 3 of 4, and it's signed by George Perez at the top. See his signature right there. So you get that. Incredible Hulk number 388, the first appearance of Speed Freak. Incredible Hulk number 354. Incredible Hulk number 340. Incredible Hulk number 307. Kind of got them grouped. Iron Man number 128, which is the demon in the bottle. Captain America number 374. Captain America number 337. Captain America number 241. Avengers Wizard number 0. The Avengers King Size Annual number 10, the first appearance of Rogue. The Avengers number 223. Wolverine number 8. With Mr. Fix-It. Mr. Fix-It Smash, I love that one. Wolverine Limited Series number 1. Secret Wars number 8. Marvel Universe Book of the Dead Deluxe Edition number 17. In black and white sketch cover Witchblade number 1, Dynamic Forces exclusive. Signed by Michael Turner. Yep, down there. And it's got a certificate all about it. Beavis and Butthead number 1. The Wedding of Popeye and Olive Oil. Running out of room. Pinky and the Brain number 20. The MIP. Ultraverse The Nightman number 5. G.I. Joe number 19. Aquaman number 0. There's some DC. Red Lanterns number 0. The Savage She-Hulk number 1, which is the first appearance of She-Hulk. The Sensational She-Hulk number 1, which is her first ongoing, series. Sensational She-Hulk number 29. And number 60, which was the final issue of her series. And last but not least, Incredible Hulk number 376, The Green versus the Gray. So there you go. That is the entire mystery package that you'll be receiving. And the little Batman figurine thing. It's been fun, everyone, and I hope everyone got a kick out of this. Bad Sorrow 793, now you know what you're getting. Some pretty cool books in there. Some were somewhat new, but there's a lot of old ones in there. So, congratulations again on winning, and shall send them out to you. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to do it. From what I'm told by the mailman, I should do it in separate pack. Well, separate it. Do about 10 books per package, which will save me money on shipping. But who knows? Maybe I'll just throw it in one big box and call it a day. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like button. If you really like what you see, hit the subscribe button. And I'll catch everyone later. I'm looking forward to actually catching up on people's videos today. So later, everyone.